just using my impact wrench as a stand. I'm going to put a wrench here in the bottom, and we're going to keep tightening. Again, this is not easy, but take your time at it and you get it. This might seem a little tricky, but once you do a couple of these, you probably know what you're doing. Again, make sure they're tight. Nothing's loose or flopping around in there. Tight. So again, just make sure that is tight. We're going to be putting our screw in. And grabbing 2 or 3. Getting a 1/4 inch Allen key for this. Sometimes if you want, you can get a long one just to help you out. We're going to put them in dry for now. We're going to push as we're doing this. So I'm pushing on the feeder tube, and the other hand is tightening up the screw. There you go. Kind of have the balance of 2 hands, but it's the way it is if you're working by yourself. There you go. Once you have 2 of them on, you're okay. You can just have them as usual. Let's get our Loctite. Use our Loctite here. We're going to be tightening up these screws. The reason why I put 2 of them dry so I can get them started. So roughly that much, nothing crazy, but make sure that there is Loctite, and use brake fluid or use brake clean. And brake clean will kind of help clean the surface of any oils, because the Loctite won't bond if there's oil all over the place. So again, you just kind of tighten it all up. We're doing the second one. Again, don't be shy on the Loctite, but make sure that screw is clean, so the Loctite will grab and adhere properly to it. So we're getting here done. We're almost done building this tamper. Again, all the stuff I'm doing applies to the Greenlee as well, so don't be aware if it's a specific video. But the Burndies and Stanleys are very different from each other. Okay, we'll put some Loctite in the last screw, and we're going to torque it all up, and then that's it. We're going to move on to the back end. And we're almost done. Feel free to pause the video and rewind if something I did catches your eye and you want to rewind it. This is honestly the most tedious part. You kind of have to wrestle with it a little bit to get it together. And make sure that those inside hoses are exactly as the ones of their original. Because if they're not the exact size, you're not going to get this pipe on and you're going to have a really hard time trying to put these pipes on. So we're going to get our torque wrench, aka the bar, and we're just going to torque it all up after this. Let's move it back a bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Again, like a car tire is going to torque them up. Okay, and I'm going to go all around and make sure that I didn't miss anything. Then we're going to move on to the back side. Alright, pretty much done with the Loctite. Not quite. Move on to the back side. We're going to be putting some anti-seize on all these screws. I'm going to coat the screws 100% with anti-seize. The reason why I'm doing this is so that they won't seize up. Quite often these things don't come out. I have to drill them out every time almost. So if I do get one that comes out, I tend to anti-seize them up. Don't be shy on it, just apply a generous amount. Don't worry, the anti-seize won't grind up the oil or whatever because these are dry.